This is one very, very sharp chisel. G'day guys, welcome back to Mike's Workshop Adventures. I'm Mike. Well, today we're going to give my chisels and planes a birthday. Give them a sharpen up. So Banggood have sent me a Hongdui honing guide and fixture plate. Came in this lovely box, well packaged. So this is the angle setting fixture plate. Really weighty, beautifully made. And this is the guide we set our chisel or plane iron in to sharpen it with and run it on our sharpening block. So this piece, lovely aluminium, nice chromed rods. It's got a mirrored surface here so you can see your chisel nicely when you set it up. It's got some lovely pull pins that latch in, and you would set it to the angle you want, which in our case for today will mainly be 25, 30. Very weighty tool, which is nice, so it's not moving around while you're honing. Got lovely rollers with some O-rings in here, then there are spare O-rings in here. Allen key is held in place by a magnet, and you've got two spare rollers there. Ah, very nice. Be very interested to see how well it does compared to my old Stanley one I'm using, which I'll show you later. All right, let's go and give it a go. Okay, so here are some of the chisels. We're going to do a clean up and a sharpen today, and my planes. So these are actually my chisels, and these ones I've borrowed because I got a bit carried away. Before I started doing this, I always take them and give them a wire brush and then a buff on my buffing wheel, and this is how they come up. As you can see, these are a lot shinier, cleaner than these ones are. So I'm going to go and give this lot, so these, I borrowed these off people I know. My chisels are just basic chisels out of the hardware shop. They're nothing fancy. They've done me well for years. Even my planes are just old basic planes. They're great. I have no trouble. Once they're sharp, they're really sharp, and I don't have any issues. Any of these will sharpen up and they'll look great when we're finished. So I'm going to take this lot and I'm going to go and clean them up so that they will come out like this lot, but I'm going to do that off camera. So I've given these other ones a buff up. As you can see, they've come up much cleaner than they were. Tell you what was beautiful about this. If you have a look, I've got a beautiful stamp that was on the original chisel. It's stamped into the metal. You can see where it's been tapped by a hammer over the years. Gorgeous, eh? Gorgeous. So we're going to set the sharpening tool up, and then I'll show you how I sharpen them. Now we need a little discussion on bevels. Now when I sharpen, and the recommended for a chisel is a pre-angle of 25 degrees. So I actually grind these to 25 degrees, but we can also do them with the sharpening tool, so I'll do one of both. So the ones that I have to redo, you can see this one. This one's had a nice gouge out of it. So this would take a lot of sharpening, a lot of grinding to bring it to that sort of angle. Now you could do it with the fixture, and I will do one of them with the fixture, but I normally grind these to my 25 degree angle first, and then I come and hone them with the sharpening fixture. So we want two angles. Our main angle is 25, and then we put a micro bevel across the end of 30 degrees. Now it's just across the end. And that way, every time we blunten it and we want to sharpen it, We don't have to re-grind this whole face at 25. We just touch up the 30-degree angle and we slowly can move it back. So that angle will get bigger and bigger as it comes up as each time we sharpen it. And then we'll have to go back and do the 25 degrees and then put the 30 on the end. So I'm going to go and grind all of these on my surface grinder to 25 degrees. I use this angle block. I just have to lift it up a bit because where it clamps down it actually overhangs. So then my chisels will just get put into here. So this sits flat on my surface grinder and then I can grind that angle at 25. Now you could do that with a bench grinder. I used to do it with my belt sander and it would give a nice finish. Or you can do it completely with the sharpening fixture, so we'll have a look at that as well. So I'm just going to take this over. I'm going to take all of these over and give them a quick, well, not the ones already done, I'm going to take all of these over and give them a quick grind on my surface grinder. This is a pre-World War II grinder. It's pretty worn out, but I'm lucky, I love it for this. So I've taken this off the surface grinder and you can see I've got a nice, this is my 25-degree angle, and then I'm going to use our fixture tool. I'll actually hone this with the fixture tool so it will come out really nice, and then I'll put a very small 30-degree angle on here which will create our cutting edge. These are the two chisels that I'm going to do a demo sharpen on. This is the one I've just tidied up on my surface grinder. It had a bit of paint, so I thought I'd give it a buff off. This is my son-in-law's one. It was black here, now the black's gone. Looks nice and shiny though. So this one we will give a tickle up on the 25-degree angle and then do a 30-degree micro bevel. This one I haven't done anything on the surface grinder. I've only given it a buff up on the buffing wheel to make it look clean. So we'll have to do this one 25 and then the micro bevel. Now on our fixture here, I've put a block on the back here, but only on the front of it. The reason I like to push it up against the bench, so then when I set my chisel, it doesn't move. Now you could also put it in your vise and hold it, or I have a small vise that sits on my bench. I could do it on that. It's made to have a full block, but I am just going to run of that small block so it can push up against the bench. So let's set up a chisel in it and then we'll go and give it a sharpen. So we're now going to take our chisel holder. That just sits on the writing part of the fixture holder, and this is where I like it so I can push it up against my bench. And then you're going to, since I'm already doing my 25, slide your chisel in and you push it up against this face, and I'm just going to do up this large wing nut. So I do my sharpening on it. It's just a piece of glass. It's an old shelf that I've picked up, and I have stuck wet and dry sandpaper to it. So I go from 150, 324, 6, 8, 12 and 2400 grit. I used to use for many years just a stone. Did a great job. So I just stick these down. I use just window cleaner. I find window cleaner is what I like to lubricate my stone with. Okay, so I'll give this the starter. I'm just touching up my 20 to 25 degree bevel. You don't have to give that one a polish up because your sharpness will come from your 30-degree micro bevel, but it just makes the chisel look nice, and I'll just go over it. I'll just go up the grits quickly, doesn't take much. I used to do all mine by hand and judge the angle. This is so much easier. I'll show you the tool I used to use. It was a Stanley one similar to this, once we're finished. Same process, but man, this thing is miles ahead. It's so much easier and more controlled. So now when I finish, this is just a piece of custom wood. You see they strop it with a piece of leather, the fancy guys. I don't have that. I just put a bit of my Autosolve paste on that. I use Autosolve for cleaning my metal and things. And just give that a go over, and it's like stropping it. Now we'll go back and we will set the angle for 30 degrees to put our micro bevel on it. Okay, I've reset my angle for my micro bevel to 30 degrees. I'm going to go over each of the different grades of sandpaper on my blocks. I'll then get out my stropping board, put a bit of paste on and give it a good polish up. Now I'm taking off the device. I'm going to actually just give the backs of the chisel a clean up on each different grade and a little strop on that. And wow, what do you think about that for an angle? Isn't it gorgeous? So now I'll take it over to a piece of wood and we'll just do some sharpness cuts. You can see how it's peeling that off beautifully. You see those little way it curls up. Wow, it's gorgeous. So you can see that's honed it really well, even though I started off by doing the angle myself for the 25 degrees. Okay, I've set this chisel up for our 25 degrees. Now this chisel hasn't had any preparation apart from being on the buffing wheel to make it look a bit cleaner. So this is the actual time it takes. Just get a dry rag and a bit of paper and a bit of wood. So here's our chisel, beautifully sharp. You give them a clean, they all look so good, don't they? That is dinner calling. I'll put a buzzer system down here. We'll just have to go turn it off and we'll just finish up. Boy, this one is super, super sharp. Hold on, I'll just go turn it off. Right, we'll just finish this. Like I said, that's the dinner's really cool. I mean, this chisel is razor sharp. Amazingly sharp. I could probably just about peel off down the center. Look at that. This is very, very sharp chisel. And if I need to resharpen it, I'm only going to redo that 30-degree bevel. We can do very fine. All right, a few minutes. Beautiful job. I'm going to have my dinner, then we'll come and do a breakdown afterwards. Okay, let's do a little wrap up of the HD32 Pro. Uh, Fantastic. Look, it's I've sharpened my chisels for many years myself, the same process you've seen. I used to use this. This is my Stanley. It's a Stanley 14/050. Similar process, you put the chisel in. Now, it used to have a little, this used to have a little flick down plastic guide so you could know how far to set the chisel out. And the biggest trouble I always had with it is, especially with this type of chisel where you've got two bevels, it's very hard to get the pressure right and to get it perfectly flat and square. It's very easy to see, I can move it very easy. And what happens is it slowly moves when you're doing the back and forth on your plate. Look, it works fine. I've used it for years. Does it compare to this? Absolutely not. With the angled flat chisel, so you can hold your chisel, as you can see, it actually holds it flat and square. So it's way, way above. This, and it's just so easy to adjust this in and out. It's also got this lovely, so if you are using on a surface like this, it does get very close to the edge. Having it been able to just click these and set your angle into a detent. There's my 25mm detent, absolutely perfect. This is great. Like I said, I sharpened my chisels all the time with this and they were sharp. This is consistently sharp. I noticed all the chisels I've sharpened, they are really, really sharp. This has been good over the years. This is great. I love this. And it's beautiful. Look how well it's made. This is a tool I'll have for many years. The quality is fantastic. Really does hone and sharpen beautifully, and it's really, really well built. I have a link in the description if you'd like one. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video.